Okay. Namo Vitragai.
Namo
Namo
Vitragai.
Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam. Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Vasudevanam.
Namo Ariyanam.
Vajrayanam.
Namo Vajrayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahnam.
Namo Loye Sava Shabnam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro. Sarvapa Vagpanasana.
Mangalam Sarvesim.
Mangalam
Mangalanam
cha
cha Sarveshim.
sarveshim.
Paramam Bhavai Mangalam.
Paramam Bhavai Mangalam.
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Mangalam. Om Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
Om Namah
Shivaya.
Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai
Jai Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. How is everybody today?
Good.
Good. Good.
No thumbs up? Okay. Well, thank you everybody for doing their homework. Those who did not need to be doing the homework just to learn something, okay? So let's share your thoughts and then Deepak Dada will share the more insight into that. So we'll start with top Yashvi. Just summarize what you learn out of that. Very simple summary, okay?
I learned that working as a team using each other's advantages will always help you achieve success in a faster and more reliable way.
Okay. Yashvi.
I learned that using each other's strengths can be better than having weaknesses of your own.
Okay. Dhruvi.
That we can success if we do work as a teamwork.
Okay. Charvi, you did not send your homework. Harshal.
Importance of teamwork and combining our strength and their competitor's strength to make it like undefeatable.
Okay. Kush.
I learned that being like slow and steady would win the race, but also being fast and reliable would be better than that. And that like you should work together. Like together, working together is better than like being alone.
Okay. Etsy. Cannot hear you, Etsy. You're not audible, Etsy. It will go to Shia and Marian.
Sorry, am I now audible?
No, now. Okay, go ahead.
I learned the importance of teamwork and collaborating with others' core competencies.
Okay. Sia and Arian.
I learned that teamwork is a key to success because everyone has their individual strengths, so you should use like whatever everyone's strengths.
Arian.
If you combine your strengths and someone else's strength, you will go much further and do much better.
Okay, Deepak Dada, you see everybody's feedback now. Can we run through the video or how you want to do it?
Very much. We'll take it apart. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, we start. Shall we start?
Yes,
No
yes,
response.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Once upon a time, a turtle and a rabbit had an argument about who was faster. They decided to settle the argument with a race. The turtle and the rabbit both agreed on a route and started off the race. The rabbit shot ahead and ran briskly for some time. Then, seeing he was far ahead of the turtle, he thought he'd sit under a tree for some time and relax before continuing the race. He sat under the tree and soon fell asleep. The turtle, plodding on, overtook him and soon finished the race. Emerging as the undisputed champ, the rabbit woke up and realized that he'd lost the race. The moral of the story is that slow and steady wins the race.
Okay, we stop here. There is one lesson. There is one lesson which is very important, which probably they have not revealed. What it says, can somebody think about it? What was the mistake committed by the...
There can be that we should do our work with patience.
Come again, your voice is breaking.
We should do our work with patience and we should not hurry a lot.
Can I?
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, so I think like we should never underestimate our competitors' strength. We should also consider their strength and act accordingly.
Next.
The rabbit made a mistake by resting by the tree. He realized that he could have won the race if he didn't have a break and fall asleep, because he underestimated his the person he's competing with.
Anyone else want to say anything? You know, the most important aspect of any challenge is until you finish, do not rest. Did you get that hidden message? Did you hear all?
Yes.
How can you rest? However you are fast, however you are ahead of others, but until you finish, you should not rest. You all understand?
Yes.
Yes, it is very important. So finish your work. The fast or slow is a separate story, but until you finish, do not rest. If you have started something, see that it is finished. And don't even get distracted by anything else. Like you have started something, you want to finish a chapter. Now you feel, let me grab something, let me eat something. No, that's not right. You have started something, at least you see that if it is, you can finish it, then you must finish it. Okay? Shall we go further?
Oh,
Further.
wait. I raised my question. I raised my hand.
Okay, please.
Okay, what's the other word? One word that comes to me is complacency. Anybody know what complacency is?
What is that?
Complacency. C-O-M P-L-A-C-E-N-C-Y.
What's that? Explain.
Anybody knows that, what this means?
Explain in simple words.
What's that? It means...
Explain in simple words. We'll have to...
No, this is very,
See
very
dictionary,
important. We
we'll
use, when we are off with our guard, we become complacent. How many times you are off your guard? Everybody understand what is off the guard means? You think, yeah, it's okay, it will get done. But does it get it done?
Do you mean overconfidence?
No, it's not overconfidence. It's just laziness. You know, the guy, the rabbit says, oh, you know, I'll take a rest, I'll be a little bit lazy, and then he lost the race. How many times we feel laziness in doing our work or try to accomplish something? When you lose interest for whatever reason, or you get distracted. Okay, so please, everybody has paper and pencil. Everybody, write this down.
What is it?
C-O-M-P-L-A-C-E-N-C-Y. Because when you grow up, this word will be used all the time in the industry. But let us not be off our guard. We should be always on the guard.
Can you spell the word again?
C-O-M-P-L-A-C-E-N-C-Y. Okay?
Okay.
Homework is learn this word, and then during the week, where were you lazy when you let things go and not get it done? Everybody got the homework?
Yeah. Yes.
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 Okay, Deepak Dada.
What does that mean?
Off the guard. If you don't pay attention, you say laziness.
What does the dictionary says, complacent means? Satisfied with the current situation and unconcerned with changing it.
Very
Often to the point of smugness.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Further. So you should not be complacent. Don't get satisfied with what you are doing. Does that mean that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, further we go.
This is the version of the story that we've all grown up with. But our version of the story continues. The rabbit was disappointed at losing the race, and he did some thinking. He realized that he'd lost the race only because he had been overconfident, careless, and lax. If he had not taken things for granted, there's no way the turtle could have beaten him. So, he challenged the turtle to another race. The turtle agreed. This time, the rabbit went all out and ran without stopping from start to finish. He won by several miles. The moral of the story? Fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. It's good to be slow and steady, but it's better to be fast and reliable. But
Sorry.
the turtle to another race. The turtle agreed. This time, the rabbit went all out and ran without stopping from start to finish. He won by several miles. The moral of the story? Fast and consistent will always beat the slow and steady. It's good to be slow and steady, but it's better to be fast and reliable. But the story doesn't end here.
Okay, just a moment. Here, what do you learn? That many times you need speed also. If you are slow all the time, although you are making it, but then there is a possibility of you losing the race. Do you understand? Did you all hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
But Dada, what did Dada Bhagwan say about this? Dimeti Utawa. What does that mean? Dimeti Utawa.
Well, what it means that if you stick on to slow only, then you will be very slow. If you stick on to fast, then you are likely to commit more mistakes. You are doing something very hurriedly. So what did Dada say? धीमे-धी उतावड़ करवानी. Gradually pick up the speed. But here what it means, you go fast, but be watchful, be mindful, be vigilant, then your speed will give you success also. You understand? You should be fast, but at the same time, you must be vigilant, you must be watchful, you must be mindful what you are doing. But at the same time, because you are going fast, you must be watchful also. Otherwise, you could be committing great mistake. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let's go further.
The turtle did some thinking this time and realized that there's no way he can beat the rabbit in a race the way it was currently formatted. He thought for a while and then challenged the rabbit to another race, but on a slightly different route. The rabbit agreed. The turtle and rabbit started off. In keeping with his self-made commitment to be consistently fast, the rabbit took off and ran at top speed until he came to a broad river. The finishing line was a couple of kilometers on the other side of the river. The rabbit sat there, wondering what to do. In the meantime, the turtle trundled along, got into the river, swam to the opposite bank, continued walking, and finished the race. The moral of the story? First, identify your core competency and then change the playing field to suit your core competency. The story still hasn't ended. The turtle and rabbit by this time had become pretty good friends, and they did some thinking together.
The last race
Both realized
much better.
So, the turtle and
Just a moment. You know one more thing, in the mass production, in any company where they produce things in mass, then you all, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So what they do work study. Work study means alternative ways to finish the work faster. There is not only one way you can do, but that way could take more time, more energy, more money. But when you want to produce things faster and more with quality, then that's how they study. They find different means, different methods to make the best, the most economical, and the best quality. Okay.
Deepakanandji, one minute.
Further.
Deepakanandji,
Yeah.
okay, one question for everybody. So, in this race, who do you think was the winner or who do you think was the loser? Anybody?
Are you asking me?
The hare.
No, no,
I
no.
mean,
no.
the turtle.
Can I answer?
The turtle.
The turtle is the winner. Next.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
I think they both won in their own individual ways.
Both won?
Yeah, because at the beginning the turtle was being lazy. I mean, not the turtle, the rabbit was being
This
lazy.
is the third one. I'm talking only third one.
In the third one, yeah, the turtle won, but then there were ways that both of them could have won. So yeah.
So turtle won. Anybody else? Who is the loser and who's the Herschel? Who's the loser and who's the winner?
Actually, rabbit is the loser because he didn't know what to do next, because he didn't have other alternative to complete the task. So rabbit is the loser. So because he couldn't complete the task before time,
So
and turtle was successful.
who's the
Turtle
winner?
was the winner. Turtle.
Turtle. Anybody else? Now, if you really look in the proper sense, you know, the turtle devised the path for his own good. And he knew that the rabbit is going to lose. So is that the right way to do this work? So technically, turtle is also
Yeah.
a loser
So then you can be successful.
because, he tricked into a path, so he know he's going to win. So, so be careful. I mean, we have to think properly that, hey, yeah, on the outset, yes, the turtle won, but how did he win? So is that winning with a trick is called a winner?
No, not
Okay.
honestly.
So, Deepak, I want to give this thought to that came in my mind. And also, Paresh Dada is also
Correct.
there, so we need to bring him on. Also, Paresh Dada, also, he came on.
Good.
Okay, let's do the
Do
last
you want
one.
to say anything?
Let's do the last one, then we'll bring him on.
We go further? Okay.
Sachidanand Dada, Sachidanand.
Guys, Paresh Dada will do the next one, and then you can also give your input.
I saw this. I got this cartoon many days back, and it is a correct point you noted out that turtle won the race by doing a cheating. That's a clear word. અને આ પાંચમો આરો જ એટલા માટે આવેલો છે કે લોકો સાથે ચીટિંગ કરતા કરતા બધા રિલેશન બંધાઈ ગયા અને એકબીજાને દુઃખ આપે છે. This is all basic funda. Cheating is a basic funda. Everybody wants to win the game by cheating, not faithfully. એટલે દાદા ભગવાને આપ્યું કે કોઈને દુઃખ ના આપશો તો તમે બધી રેસ જીતી જશો, બધી ગેમ જીતી જશો. I hope that is clear.
Okay, everybody got that? We'll come to that conclusion. Let's do this
There
one
are
and
6
then
points.
we'll do the conclusion.
This is the third one. I think then the fourth one is different, fifth one is different, and sixth one is different. That's correct. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, Deepak Dada.
Rabbit decided to do the last race again, but to run as a team this time. They started off, and this time the rabbit carried the turtle till the riverbank. There, the turtle took over and swam across with the rabbit on his back. On the opposite bank, the rabbit again carried the turtle, and they reached the finishing line together. Both the turtle and rabbit felt a greater sense of satisfaction than they'd felt earlier. The moral of the story? It's good to be individually brilliant and to have strong core competencies, but unless you're able to work in a team and harness each other's core competencies, you'll always perform below par because there will always be situations at which you'll do poorly and someone else does well. Teamwork is mainly about situational leadership. letting the person with the relevant core competency for a situation take leadership. And that is the end of the story.
Once upon a time.
Okay. You know, when you are in your school or college, then all your examinations you have to appear individually. So your individually competency is also only counted. But this teamwork and all that will come when you really go outside in the world. You see any military like the World War II, Britain, America, and Russia, they fought against Germany, and that's how they win the race. I mean, they won the war. So, but that was the teamwork. So your individual capacity, competency is also important. At the same time, your teamwork spirit, team spirit. If that is not there, you cannot succeed. Jai Sachidanand.
So
Pareshanandji.
why is teamwork important? Anybody? Which side hats me because it tests me because she plays basketball.
It's important to be like play as a team because everybody has their individual strengths. So together, if we work together, then we can all use our strengths as like make something big out of it. Because like say for example in basketball, I may be fast, but that doesn't mean I can shoot. But then my other friends can probably shoot or they can defend well. So together we can put our strengths and win.
So the key point, what she just said, is that you're conscious of what the other players' competencies and strengths are, right? So our goal is to win. So you use that and use that strength to win as a team. Okay, if Iteswi scores the last hoop, then is she the winner? That's right.
The whole team wins.
No, the whole team wins.
Yeah, so that is one thing we need to learn, that the whole team learns and you don't know them. Now, where is one of the examples? The Deepak Dada was talking about industry and outside and all that. Where is the primary teamwork we can really accomplish and have a happy life? Anybody? Yeah.
I'll give example.
Wait. Deepak Dada, wait. Harshal, come on, you should be able to know this.
If we can talk at basic level, so
And
basically
where?
we can
Wait.
basically at a basic level, if we think, according to me, we
What's the
can
basic level? That's not I'm looking for.
from home. If we start from home, we can like coordinate among our family members and also like live happily and without any clashes among ourselves.
That's what I'm looking. Thank you. I'm looking at home is the first one start. So in the starting, we said about Yashvi. What did we talk about, Yashvi, in the starting point?
Can you repeat the question? What did you say? What did we talk about in the starting?
No, about homework. So there was no homework, no teamwork between you and your brother, right? So who's the loser?
Yeah.
You did your homework. He did not do that. So who's the loser? Huh? Box, who's the loser? Box, who's the loser?
Race?
Huh?
With ours.
Oh,
I did my homework and you didn't do it.
Who's the loser?
Me.
No. Yashu is the loser.
How are you loser?
Yashvi, who's the loser?
Me, because I should have asked him.
I'm sorry?
Me, because I should have asked him.
No. Shia, who's the loser in this case?
They're both the loser because they didn't use teamwork and tell the other person to do their homework too.
No. Who is the loser in this case? Yashvi or Mox? Herschel.
I think both because
Thank you. I'm looking for that. Yes. Because, she did the work, he didn't do the work, but the goal was to get the work done. So both are losers. So this is one thing which you really need to strike, And other point, Deepak Dada, Yashvi, I believe, is the older sister, I think. Or does Moksha do Dadagiri on Yashvi or what?
That's you.
I think so. So yeah, I just wanted to make a point. Okay, Deepak Dada, you're giving some example?
Yeah, you know what used to happen at in Chayam Dham, certain time the maid will not come. And we have finished the food and there's a bunch of vessels. Now you cannot just keep it overnight because then in the morning we will need the clean kitchen again. So, who will start? Who will go to the kitchen and start cleaning? So everybody is sitting in the drawing room and we are just watching, thinking what to do now that guy hasn't come. So then, Nimesh Anandi will say, okay, I'll do the washing thing, you do the cleaning thing, and the other one will do the wiping. They wipe the vessels and put it properly. And so we three people will finish the job in just 10, 15 minutes. Because initially we were 14 of us, 14 Aptputras. So imagine 14 plates, at least 28, what do you say, the small ones, there's so many spoons and all that, cups and all that. And apart from that, the big vessels in which the food was prepared. But we could finish in just 15 minutes, 20 minutes, that's it. And if only one person tries to do, then he will take a long time and he will get tired also.
See, another example I want to give is a competition. You think if you are with 3 or 4 people, there's always competition?
I didn't get, what is it?
If there are 3 or 4 people together, or studies or a game or something, is there a competition going on between people? Anybody?
That is always there.
Right. I'm coming to that. Deepakanandji, you could answer. We're going to talk. You and I, we're going to talk. Eh?
The voice is breaking.
Competition was always going to be there, like Deepak Dada said. So what do you do in that case? Now we are talking about teamwork, but then there's competition on the other side. So how do you handle the situation? Anybody? Herschel, how would you handle the situation?
Maybe I could work on my weaknesses and overcome them, and like make them my strengths basically. If I could do that.
Yeah, but then you won't feel that, hey, this is going to go ahead of you. They get better marks than you. Doesn't that thought come in your mind?
Yeah, that comes first actually.
How do you handle that? See, this is very important because that competition is going to be everywhere. But the person who is competing with other people in certain places finally is a winner or loser. Deepak Dada, how do you expand on this? Because this is very important. Competition is whom do you compete really with?
Actually, it is a very relative term in the sense, especially in school or college when you're studying. Then I saw my nephew. He was always coming first in the division. He was outstanding all the time. But the best thing was what, if anybody approaches him and asks him that I have this problem, he is more than happy to help him out. He always helped others. But you know what he was telling? He said, when I teach the other guy, I learn more and more. So he never felt that by sharing whatever I know to others, with others, I'll be a loser. And in fact, he was all the time first in the division. So it is a very, very narrow-minded thinking, I will say. When we are going together, someone is going to come first, other is going to come second, third, fourth. That's not important. How well you do is more important. See, just imagine the final game of the football. I mean, the soccer game, the Europe, the FIFA, what they say. The final game is so violent, so rough. So many people break rules. So many people. I mean, the great players, they get red card, so they are out from the team. Maybe playing for another. I don't know what is the rule, but they get red card because they are just desperate. They want the cup. That's the thing. So you will get, if you play properly, teamwork and all that, that's going to work. But not like this. That's why what Pareshanandji said, you don't want to hurt anyone through your mind, speech, and body, and work that way with that core principle in your heart, then you will always be successful.
See,
and your success
thing,
will be founded on strong principles of not hurting anyone.
See, one of the things, law of nature is if you help others, nature will help you much more.
Correct.
So obviously, like the example Deepak Dada said about the nephew, he was helping others, so he will go, obviously he'll be ahead all the time. The other thing is, if you want to compete with yourself. How better, good you can be yourself. Then obviously, law of nature, where will you put you? Mother Nature where will you put? Right on the top. So you don't have to be any competition, but Mother Nature will help. Everybody got that? I think Paresh Dada is also there. Paresh Dada, you want to add something?
Might you unmute?
I think.
Hello.
Oh, Paresh Dada, you
Hello.
want to add anything? Were you listening to what we were saying?
Yeah, તમે કહેતા હતા કે બધા સાથે મળીને કામ સરસ થાય એટલે દાદા ભગવાને એટલે લઘુત્તમ ભાવ આપ્યો સાહેબ.
Can you talk in English because we have some Hindi speaking?
Yeah. Dada says that you grab, everybody has a soul inside. So everybody is enlightened or some corner. Everybody has a special abilities. So take an advantage of everybody's abilities, and to take the advantage of ability, you have to be what you call, તમારે નાના બનવું પડે.
You have to be humble and you have to be smaller than the other person.
Yes. એટલે દાદા ભગવાનની આ મોટામાં મોટી બ્યુટી હતી કે એ જે લઘુત્તમ ને શું ઇંગ્લિશમાં કહેવાય? I don't know.
Humbleness.
નહીં, હમ્બલનેસ નહીં સાહેબ, હમ્બલનેસ નહીં. લઘુત્તમ એટલે કે હું ગધેડાથી પણ નાનો છું એમ. તમે મને ગાર્ડ આપો તો પણ મને વાંધો નથી. The main concept is what? The soul inside within every creature. That means some part is enlightened in every creature. So there is a definitely a speciality in everybody. So when you understand this, you behave with everyone with all humbleness or vinay, param vinay, whatever. But that is why he says, I am Lagutam. Little point is diversified, but this is a major point. એમ દાદા ભગવાન કહેતા હતા કે બધાનું દર્શન કંઈક ને કંઈક આત્મા ખુલેલો છે એટલે everybody has a different vision. That's very important. And that's why teamwork is important. અને that's why દાદા used to say, આપતપુત્રો સાથે બહુ સત્સંગ કર્યો છે. દાદા ભગવાન કહેતા હતા કે તમે હળો મળો, બધા સાથે હળો મળો, આવું ખાસ કહેતા હતા. હળવા મળવાથી તમારી શક્તિ વધશે, તમારી ખૂબ શક્તિ વધશે અને તમે બધાને સાથે લઈને ચાલી શકશો. પણ ઓલો ઈગો વચમાં આવે એટલે તમે ચાલી ના શકો.
What is saying that if you interact with other people and your ego is low, then you will be able to accomplish a lot.
તો જ તમે મળી શકો. બધા સાથે હળી મળી ત્યારે જ શકો, નહીં તો ના મળી શકો, હળી મળી ના શકો.
Then your interaction will be really good. Without
very
hurting anybody.
Yeah, એટલે you start from home. Start from home. હોમમાં જ વધારે પ્રોબ્લેમ છે, બહાર પ્રોબ્લેમ નથી. Outside home there is no problem. The problem is all problems are within home.
Everybody agree with that? So we have few problems outside, right? Most probably with this interaction is at home.
Yes.
Everybody likes to be a શું કહેવાય, બધાને વાલા થવું ગમે છે સાહેબ. એટલે બહાર તો બધા વાલા થાય છે, ઘરમાં બધું માથાકૂટ છે.
We are always nice outside with everybody.
Yes. Lovable.
We are not nice to each other.
You put your image in a right way. બહુ સરસ. It is a nice person. But when you go to the home, then you come to the right things.
Okay, everybody got that?
Yes.
Thank you, Dada, for your insight. So
I enjoyed this session. મારે કેટલા વખતથી આવવું હતું, but I could not. But today I remember suddenly, so I joined immediately.
Very good. More than welcome.
I love everybody, both of you and children also. Doing wonderful jobs, sir. This is a right satsang. This is a correct and right satsang. What we are talking and what we are good. Haji, Deepak bhai શું કહે છે?
You're welcome next time also. Please come.
Yes, every time I want to join, but somehow I cannot. Otherwise, I want to join. I like. This is a real satsang, bhai. This is a real satsang. આમાં કોઈ એવું એટીકેટી રાખવાની નથી હોતી. Just you talk. That's it.
See what he's saying. That there's no. Don't be afraid to talk. Okay, we are in the learning mode. Remember, first thing we said. Here we are to learn. I'm learning, you are learning. You know, a lot of things you know, we don't know.
Even Rajni Dada, even I like to learn from all these boys. They are master. When you go in details, they have very special qualities in them.
Yes. Yeah, we are good. Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, so
all right, sir.
Lots of questions. Let's have a lot of questions. So we can interact properly. The Pareshanandji, you have not joined, but our goal when we started is we want to be par excellent like Dada Bhagwan. So that's where we are progressing to.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, right, sir. Shall I leave?
Yeah, thank you. For
right, sir. Thank you. Sachidanand, sir.
Okay, so the time is almost there. So homework is, we got the homework, right? Complacency, we got, and also the second homework is teamwork. Let us see how, give examples of your teamwork and during the week, okay? Where you learn this lesson, today's video lessons, okay? So two things.
Okay.
Where are you lazy in doing something you want to do, and you say, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. So you're off guard trying to finish that. And the second part is, are you a team? Let's start with home, at home. Okay? So Yashvi and Mox, you'll sit together and discuss what we did today and what you're going to do, right? Teamwork. All right.
Person
Anything?
actually is very good, because whatever other person has understood and maybe you haven't understood that, so that clarifies, gives better clarification to both.
Yeah, that's made very good. You know, there's a saying that you can skin a cat in 9 ways. Anybody heard
What is
that?
it? What is it?
You can skeet. No, you can. Anybody, you can. You know, when you cut, it's not coming out. But anyway, what I was saying, it will come back to me. That, you know,
Okay.
there's always ways to do things different way, right? One thing can be done many ways, right? Correct? Everybody knows that? See, Yashvi, you're not saying anything. So if you ask every other person, they'll give you different ways of doing things. And that is where the teamwork comes into picture. Okay? Okay, Deepakanandji?
Correct. That's true.
Okay.
That's
Let us
how
do
people
that.
get ideas.
I'm sorry?
That's how people get ideas to do things in a better way, faster way, efficient way.
Okay? Everybody, two homework. Everybody got the two homework?
Yes.
Okay. And you can post it. That is better. If you post it, other people get encouraged to post it. Teamwork. Yeah, why you are so
Don't
serious?
post on Saturday morning. Don't post on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Start doing from Wednesday, Thursday.
Shia, why you are serious?
Okay. Huh?
Now you're laughing. Now Yashu is laughing. That's what we want. Hetzi is not. Hetzi is serious. Hetzi, you didn't have lunch today?
It's only when you remind them. It's only when you remind them where's the homework, then they start working on it.
Okay.
See, the problem, you have to be consistent. We don't work to give answers. We work to understand better. And that has to be consistent, not just for the sake of giving answers that we are meeting, right? Okay, thank you. Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo
Namo Vatsayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo
Namo
Loe
Sava
Sahunam.
Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso
Eso
Panchanamakaro.
Avapavappanasano.
Sarvapavapanasana.
Mangalanam cha Sauvesim.
Mangalam
Sarveshim.
Savisim.
Adamam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai
Padmam
Mangalam.
Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Om
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.